Hi everyone, this is a continuation of the lessons 1 to 5 practice questions, and we're focusing on question number 5, completing the square. I won't go through a detailed solution for every question here. The ones I am going to pick up are question number 5, as well as question number 6. The remaining answers you will be able to find on OneNote, and if you would like a detailed written solution, please let me know. All right, let's use question 5 as an example. We start off with y is equal to -2. Right away, you see that if I have an a value, I need to factor that out. So I'm going to write that as y is equal to -2 times x squared plus 6x. And how I get plus 6x is simply by taking -12 and I'm factoring out the -2, right? So we're getting positive 6 here. You do not want to factor the -12. The -12 kind of goes on in the end. It does not become a part of our perfect square trinomial. So I'm just going to kind of leave that there. What we want to find out is what c value do I need here to complete my perfect square trinomial? If you're not sure about how that works, please go back and watch the completing the square video. The b value divided by 2 is 3, and 3 squared gives me 9. So I'm going to add 9, but at the same time, subtract 9. The first 3 terms gives me a perfect square, and I know that my perfect square will have 3 for my second term, so x plus 3 all squared. But I need to get rid of this -9. The -9 is not a part of the perfect square trinomial. It's like the pi product of your creation and you want to bring it outside of that bracket. But we can't just take it out because this says -2 is being multiplied to every single term in here. And if I want to take that out, I need to first multiply that by -2. So that gives me positive 18 minus 12. Now I can simplify that as y is equal to -2 times x plus 3 all squared plus 6. And now we're done. The question does not ask you to pull any other information from here, but once you do have this, you've turned something from general form into the vertex form. And the way you've done that is by completing the square. And you have a few pieces of information you can now pull out. First being the p value. P here is equal to -3, and the q value, that here being 6, as well as the vertical stretch factor, which is -2. Let me take you through a second example in question 6. Again, I start by pulling out the common factor 3. I say common factor, but honestly, it's not always common. Sometimes you'll get a random fraction here, and that's fine. We're still going to do it. So here we have 18 divided by 3, which is perfect. That gives us 6x. And I'm going to leave a big space here for whatever that might be, plus 18. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and again 3 squared gives me 9, so that's really the same here, plus 9 minus 9. 3 times the -9 gives me -27, plus 18, simplified, gives me 3 times x plus 3 squared, and minus 9. Finally, let's have a look at question number 6. This one starts off by giving you the general form. So this time you can graph it, and if your vertex is integers, perfect. Okay, you can just graph it, find the max or min value. Your axis of symmetry is just whatever the x value is. Now, this question does not ask you to give it in exact value. You may use a GDC. So that means one more thing to label here would be your x-intercepts as well as y-intercepts. If you have to give an exact value for the x-intercepts, then you will have to solve for that algebraically once again. All right, that's it for this review worksheet. Let me know if you have any other questions.